But now, though, something you have been pining for. It was just a matter of the right card at the right time to make it happen. But another time for the women, the main events in AEW Dynamite.
Finally.
Women's championship on the line between Hikaru Shida, Jamie Hayter, both being people that the fans love.
And damn, this was a good match.
If I don't have that habit of looking at the time, I thought this match could have ended like 5 minutes sooner, just because on a regular basis, they probably would have.
Yeah. But yeah, they gave them like a full 15-minute match here.
And the ending is, I mean, the whole match was good, but towards the ending, if you take away the very long distraction type stuff, the actual match was so good.
Yeah, I mean, we start out early with Shida she was on fire. She's, that was the story is, I'm on fire. I want this women's championship back. And Jamie's just showboating. She's just like, yeah, I'm already the champ.
At one point, she's doing lunges on the outside.
Yeah, when she starts doing lunges on the outside, yeah. And eventually, obviously, she has to take her seriously because it's Shida. But,
big dueling chants throughout the match, too. Like, throughout the entirety of the match, the fans loved both of these.
Yeah. Like, this was just a good grindy kind of match. Just back and forth. A lot of counters. A lot of, they're both passed out. They can barely move anymore because they've given their all.
Like, Jamie avoided the katana once that way. It looked like a second time, but then how she reacted after was clear. She just, like, she ducked it, but just stayed down for too long.
Yeah.
Showed off her power numerous times. Multiple really strong looking lariats.
Some of them didn't look good, but
Jamie Hayter did a fucking moonsault.
Really good.
Never seen that before. I completely forgot about it.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that too.
Because I literally took 0 notes on this match. And usually when we take 0 notes, that's not a negative thing. That means either it's a squash or we're just watching the match.
Yeah. I mean, by this point of the night, by the main event, I'm usually like, I'm not taking notes no matter what happens. But yeah, this was definitely a good match to sit back and watch.
I can't remember if this was before or after the interference where it was lining up towards the end. I think it was after. But my head of the night was, it wasn't necessarily an extreme thing. It wasn't a great line. It was just a very impressive sequence of moves and display of power. And she just climbing up to the top, and Jamie's able to get underneath her, take her out of the turnbuckle to go for a power bomb. Shida does the Hurricanrana to roll through, tries to get her pin, but Jamie continues to roll through, so she's in like the pin position. But as opposed to going for a pin, she lifts her back up, and as opposed to just doing kind of like a weak power bomb, she gets her like all the way up and then plants her again. And I was like, I've seen roll throughs and powerful moves like with a lot of the men, and it's usually a much smoother roll through, like their crossbody off the top rope. It's a lot smoother of a roll. It was so nice to see. Good combination of power and technical stuff.
I thought it was damn good.
I suddenly took off the ticker as opposed to the graphic. Whoops.
Biscuit.
Jamie had to keep going for the HAYTER ripcord clothesline multiple times for the end. It could have came at any time. And this is what I was saying, like, this match could have ended. And it just kept going. Yeah. I was like, yes, so much fun.
Yeah, that finish was crazy. So I loved, like Sheeta just dodging everything, just doing everything she can to avoid being hit by that one last ripcord lariat.
But of course, eventually she falls prey to it. Jamie retains. But then her friends have to get involved and they continue to attack and beat up on Sheeta.
Of course. Hey, and our former AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm comes out to save her, but she can't.
And also, it kind of shows why her championship reign had to end, because nobody cared that she was coming out to save them.
Yeah.
She also
should have been Willow.
Like you said, she did a very, very poor job at being helpful.
Yeah, she was doing all right, and then she just ignored the fact that Jamie Hayter was there.
Yeah, it's probably a big mistake, considering she's the one carrying the championship.
Yeah. She ignored the real threat. And then Saraya came out. She was like, that
one got a reaction.
Yeah, people reacted to that. Should have been Willow, though.
Now, she gets in the ring. It was just her one-on-one with Britt for a second, and then she laid her out with a kick, and that was basically it, right? They left, and the three faces had all held each other up in the ring. Well, Saraya held both of them up, I should say.
Yeah. We ended the show with the women's segment today, and we are all good with that. Hey, we are happy with that.
You may
get more than happy with that.
You may get to call Willow the main event all the time for you. I actually got to have JB in the main event, so I'm happy. And winning it, retaining successfully, and still.
Mm-hmm. So that's a trios match coming up there. And then obviously.
But with who? Because I feel like that whole mystery partner thing isn't going to be one of those two. I hope.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Because it kind of makes it.
If it's a mystery partner, I feel like you should bring in someone that's hasn't been around for a while or something like that.
Right. If it was a matter of who are you going to choose out of these two, then that kind of needs to be the story for, at least a couple of weeks.